You have spent years, maybe a decade or more, learning a trade. You've done the apprenticeship, logged the hours, passed the tests, built the experience. You know things that most people in this country would genuinely pay money to learn or to get answers about. And here's what most tradespeople completely miss. The internet will pay you for that knowledge, even when you're off the clock, even when you're not on a job site, even when you're sitting on your couch. Tradespeople are out here building side incomes of $500, $1,000, even $3,000 a month by simply sharing what they know in the right places. Let me show you exactly how. What's up, Off-Clock Hustle crew? I'm your host. Today we're talking about something that a lot of tradespeople overlook completely. The fact that your expertise, your experience, your deep working knowledge of your craft, that stuff has serious value online, and the platforms to monetize it already exist and are already full of buyers. Today I'm breaking down exactly how to turn your trade skills into income that doesn't require a truck, a tool bag, or a job site. Let's get into it. The knowledge gap nobody talks about. Here's the reality that should get every tradesperson's attention. There are millions of homeowners, serious DIYers, apprentices in your trade, and people interested in breaking into the trades who are desperately searching online for practical, real-world information from people who have actually done the work. Not textbook theory, not corporate training video BS. Real answers from real people with real experience. YouTube tutorials by experienced electricians get millions of views. Facebook groups for apprentice electricians have hundreds of thousands of members, all asking questions every single day. Online courses teaching trade skills sell for $97 to $497, and there are buyers constantly. Homeowners who need to understand their electrical panel before calling a contractor will pay $50 for a 30-minute consultation with someone who actually knows the answers. You are sitting on exactly what these people are searching for. The only question is how you package it and where you sell it. Option 1. YouTube channel. Building a YouTube channel around your trade is one of the best long-term income plays available to any tradesperson. The barrier to entry is basically zero. You need a phone and something to say, and you have more than enough to say. Think about who's more qualified to make a video about panel upgrade best practices than an electrician who has personally done 200 of them. Who's more credible teaching rough-in plumbing than a plumber with 15 years in residential construction? Your credibility comes built in from your real-world experience. The content formula is straightforward once you know it. How-to videos for homeowners, what to do when your breaker keeps tripping, how to know when your electrical panel needs an upgrade, signs you have a wiring problem before it becomes a fire. Trade education for apprentices, how to read electrical blueprints, understanding load calculations, common inspection failures, and how to avoid them. Behind-the-scenes content, day in the life of an electrician, the worst job I've seen this month, how I quoted this job. These categories have proven audiences already searching. Once you hit 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, you monetize through YouTube ads. Finance and trades channels can earn $8 to $20 per 1,000 views. A video with 100,000 views can earn $800 to $2,000. More importantly, every video you post earns for years after you post it. A tutorial you recorded on a rainy Sunday 2 years ago is still pulling views and ad revenue today. That's the compound effect that makes YouTube worth the upfront time investment. Option 2. Fiverr and Upwork. Consulting and reviewing. This is where tradespeople are leaving the most obvious money on the table. Platforms built specifically for selling professional expertise are full of buyers who need exactly what you have to offer, and almost no one from the trades is on them. What can you actually sell on Fiverr or Upwork? Electrical plan review. Homeowners who are doing additions, renovations, or additions to their service panel will pay $75 to $200 for a licensed electrician to review their plans for code compliance and feasibility before they commit to a contractor. This is a real market. Consulting calls. $75 to $150 for a 30-minute video call where you answer a specific homeowner's question, walk them through troubleshooting a problem, or help them understand what a contractor is telling them. Homeowners feel significantly more confident and less vulnerable to getting taken advantage of when they can talk to a real pro for 30 minutes before making a decision. Contractor bid review. Is this quote fair? What should this job actually cost? What questions should I ask my electrician? These are questions people pay for the answer to. Your knowledge of what jobs actually cost is genuinely valuable to people who don't have it. Your license and your years of real-world experience is the product. You're not doing the physical work, you're selling the knowledge. And the hourly rate on these platforms for specialized consulting can exceed what you make on the job site. Option 3. Create a course. If you're willing to invest some upfront time, creating a digital course around your trade expertise is one of the best long-term passive income streams available to you. Record it once, sell it indefinitely. What kind of course? Electrical basics for homeowners. Everything you should know about your home's electrical system. Targeted at the 70% of homeowners who have no idea what's happening behind their walls and would love to understand it better before calling a contractor. Apprentice electrician exam prep. Pass your journeyman test the first time. A niche but motivated audience that will pay $97 to $197 for real exam preparation content. How to start your own electrical side business. Helping other tradespeople set up their own weekend gigs using your experience. Platforms like Teachable, Kajabi, or even Gumroad let you host and sell a course without any technical knowledge. Record lessons on your phone or a basic camera. Edit in free software like DaVinci Resolve, package it up, set a price, and start selling. A course priced at $97 that sells 15 times a month is nearly $1,500 in recurring income from something you built once over a few weekends. Option 4. Sell digital guides. If a full course feels like too much commitment to start, you can write a focused PDF guide on a single valuable topic and sell it for $10 to $35. The Homeowner's Guide to Understanding Their Electrical Panel. How to get your journeyman license in California, step by step. The Electrician's Guide to Starting Legal Side Jobs. Write it in Google Docs. Design it simply in Canva. Export as PDF. List it on Gumroad or Etsy. Zero inventory. Zero shipping. Near 100% margin after platform fees. You write it once and collect money from it indefinitely. Some of the simplest, most practical guides, the ones that answer one specific question really well, sell thousands of copies over time with zero ongoing effort from the creator. Option 5. Build an audience on social media. First, before any of the above, the single highest leverage thing you can do is start building a niche audience around your trade on Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube. Share what you know. Show your work. Explain things in simple language that a homeowner or apprentice can actually understand. Document interesting jobs. Answer common questions. You don't need to go viral. You don't need 100,000 followers. A few thousand engaged followers who trust your expertise and see you as the go-to person in your niche is enough to sell consulting, digital products, a course, or to get brand deal sponsorships from tool companies, supply houses, or industry adjacent businesses. Small, targeted audiences buy at much higher rates than large, passive ones. Your trade skills are worth significantly more than your current job is paying you for them. The internet has created an entire economy around knowledge, and the practical, real-world knowledge of experienced tradespeople is exactly what that economy is hungry for. Pick one of these options. Start this weekend. Subscribe to Off Clock Hustle for more income ideas every week, and drop a comment. Which of these are you most interested in trying first? I want to know. One more thing. You're more qualified than you think. The biggest mental barrier for tradespeople considering online income is imposter syndrome. Who am I to teach? There are people who know way more than me. Here's the honest truth. You don't need to be the best electrician in the world to help someone who knows nothing about electricity. You need to know more than your audience. And for most of the audiences we're talking about, homeowners, DIYers, new apprentices, you know way more than enough. A journeyman electrician explaining how to safely reset a tripped breaker is more valuable to a homeowner than a master electrician writing a textbook on electrical theory. The level of expertise required for online teaching is determined by your audience's needs, not by some external credential threshold. You have what people need. Package it and share it. Your action step. Don't leave this video without a concrete first step. Choose one option from this list, just one, and write down the specific action you're taking in the next 48 hours. Starting a YouTube channel. Write your first video concept. Creating a guide. Outline the 3 main sections. Setting up a consulting profile on Fiverr. Draft your first gig description. Small, concrete first steps create momentum. Momentum creates income. Your expertise is waiting to become an asset. Start today.